So let's start. My name is Roman Fedytskyi, and I'm Vice President of User Experience and Frontend Engineering in company Orson. We are a FinTech company. Today, I would like to share with you my experience of using Next.js with Vercel in production, and I would like to tell you not only how, but why it works fine. Why I'm here. I have more than 11-year experience in software engineering, mostly in frontend. I lead different teams from small startups to the huge enterprise products, working with different UI tools like Ember, React, Angular, Vue, Next.js, and Node.js on the backend side. So let's talk about the old approach that we have now. Older apps often break under the pressure. When traffic grows fast, they crash. User far away from your server get slow pages. So these complex solutions and the huge code base makes development very slow. So you can wait weeks before your feature go live, and you spend a lot of time for bug fixing. That's why traditional server-side rendering and single-page application often don't well scale. Today, users expect their pages to load instantly. They expect your app to work fast everywhere in the world. Doesn't matter, are they in the London or Berlin or New York. They want their application to feel personal. They want their own products, like regional-based information, and have all settings saved. So static page alone aren't enough anymore. And it should never go down. It's one of the most important things, because if your application is down, users see the errors and they don't like it. So if it does any of these things wrong, user leaves, and it means that you lose customer and your business lose money. We have a great tool like Next.js that give us tools to choose how each page works. So we can select, it depends on the pages or your needs, how to render your pages. You can use server-side rendering for dynamic pages, or static site generation for fast, unchanging pages. Or you can combine both of them in incremental static regeneration to update static page automatically. So we have like benefits from both worlds. Also, we have the nice router based on like file system, and because no one likes a lot of configs. I like it the most because it works very fast and very native. We have the great out-of-the-box tools like TypeScript, compatibility, middleware for run logic at the edge, like authentication or redirects or some A/B tests. And also we have the nice image optimization. We have built-in lazy loading and responsive formats. This is the real example from one of my projects where we use ICR to build product page. So we don't have a lot of information that are updates, but we have some like prices, the number of SKUs that left, and pages are refreshed in the background every 60 seconds, so we can have fresh data in the static page. So it loads fast and works very well. Vercel. Vercel is the place where you host and deploy your application. Every time we push to the Git, it deploys automatically. You use global CDN, so your pages load fast anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter where is your client. It supports serverless functions and gives preview URLs for each branch or pull request that you have. And also it has the nice built-in analytics where you can track all your application data built in the application. Core feature for scalability with Next.js and Vercel, they give us edge middleware where we can run logic before the page loads, like redirection or geolocation, or you can run some A/B test or check some feature flags in the background. We have API routes that allow us to put some backend logic into your frontend repository, so you don't need to divide them to different one. Also, as I told, we have ICR, static pages that stay fresh without full rebuild. This feature helps us scale application while keeping performance high. I would like to share with you a real case study from one of my projects where on Black Friday we launched a big sale for a fashion brand. We had a lot of challenges because it is all around the world website, and we have a different concurrency, different product for different countries, different like promo codes and whatever. And this application had to load fast globally. We had to have like personal experience by marketing because we were launching different marketing strategies during this Black Friday days. We had to have zero downtime, and we had the huge pressure on the website. And one of the main things, we had to have same collaboration between developers, designs, and marketing team. So what we used? We used ICR for product page and for product list page. We used Edge middleware to show like some specific region information like currency or some messages or some promotions. We used API routes to handle some promo code validation serverlessly. So we did everything on the front end. And we had like real URL before deploying, so all our design and marketing team could check this before going live. As a result, we had served like more than 2 million pages in the 72 hours with almost 100% uptime and super fast loads. One of the most important stuff in development is development experience, because if your developer are happy and they do your work fast, they fix bugs fast, they create feature fast, you save time for the business. And nowadays, time it's money. So you need to have the fast CI/CD. You have to use some built-in tools like analytics, logs, previews, and Vercel made it. And also with Next.js, we can run it very fast. So one of the most important stuff with Vercel is that we don't need DevOps team anymore. Why is this tech wins? So Next.js gives us control over the rendering. We can decide how to render our page, how to change the behavior on fly. And Vercel made it scales globally with zero configurations. So as I told, we don't need to spend a lot of time with server configuration, and we don't need a lot of budgets for DevOps team. And we don't spend a lot of time from feature ready to deployment. So this combination makes development fast, reliable, and works well for any size of company. Usually I hear that Next.js and Vercel, they are like fresh tool and they are not ready for enterprise. Literally, I agree with it, because it's a really nice tool for some MVPs for small startups where you can, with very small budget, run your application and have your feature live like in hours. But we can see that huge companies like Hulu, Nike, Notion, and others use them in their productions. So it means that it's not just for marketing sites. It powers real application with hundreds of millions of users, and they handling global traffic and personalized content. Personally, I think that this combination of Next.js and Vercel perfectly work with modular architecture, because it's huge projects. Nowadays we use modular architecture. That doesn't matter, is it like NPM packages or you use some like micro front-end architecture, you can easily run your Next.js inside of it. With modular architecture, we split application into modules, so each team owns their part. Doesn't matter what tools do you use, you can run one part in the one technology, another part in another technology, especially like product page can be run by one team, like cart can be run by another team. and they work independently, deploy safely, and only they reuse some shared design system. And for example, if we have like React application, we can easily select some part of application, for example, like some banner on your product page. You can develop it fast with the Next.js, deploy it, and just increment to your code with some like iframe. And the last slide is about the things that I like the most with Vercel. It's how it works with deployment. So if you have your code ready, everything that you need, it's just three things. You need your token, organization ID, and project ID. And in few clicks, your application is live. One of the most amazing stuff in Vercel, you can try it for free. So you can run some application right now and play with it. It's really amazing stuff. Yeah, here is the QR code to my LinkedIn, so feel free to connect and let's connect this discussion